Hello everyone, and let's talk again about the PS5, which launched a few days ago in the US. Unfortunately, in the UK, it doesn't launch until the 19th of November, which is strange because the PS5 games launched on the 12th of November, the same day that the PS5 launched in the US. So I have three PS5 games. I have Spider-Man Miles Morales, Demon Souls, and Godfall. They all arrived, well, two of them arrived. Spider-Man and Demon Souls arrived on the 12th, and Godfall arrived on the 13th of November. And I have no PS5 to play them on, which because it's not coming out for another week in the UK. I have got a confirmed launch day. I did get an email from Shop 2 confirming that it's in the warehouse, but they can't send it out until launch day, or in time for launch day at least, which is on the 19th. So you've got a week between you spent 200 quid on games that you can just look at. They're pretty boxes. You've got a white bit and a black PS5 logo, whereas the PS4 had a sort of blue with a white PS4 logo. There you go, and you can look at the space that they take up on the PS5's SSD, but you can't install or play them. I mean, if it was an Xbox Series X game, you can put it into your Xbox One X, and because Microsoft Smart Delivery, it would download the Xbox One X version of the game, which is quite an interesting idea. The PS5 doesn't have this. I mean, Spider-Man Miles Morales is available on PS4, but you have to buy it separately. So if you put a PS5 disc in, I did try putting a PS5 disc in the PS4 just to see what would happen. I tried putting it in the PS3 as well, just for just to see what would happen. Nothing happened really. It just came up with a unrecognized disc. I just wanted to see that, but yeah, Microsoft. At least if you're on the Xbox side, you do get the smart delivery because Xbox games tend to say they say Xbox Series X and Xbox One on them now. I've got Marvel's Avengers on the Xbox One, and it says Series X and Xbox One, so at least that's not a problem. Because, like you say, if you put the disc in and it detects which Xbox that you have, and it downloads that version of the game. So it's going to download each version will be different sizes. I take it because the Xbox One S version can't use 4K textures, for example, so it won't download the full 4K textures. The Xbox One X maybe can do that. Then you've got the Xbox Series S, which runs at 1440p, so I guess that'll download different assets. And then the Xbox Series X, which will probably have like the high res texture pack, and it'll tell it how to run the game on that, I guess. So the smart delivery makes sense, but you're stuck with the PS5 games and no PS5 to play them on, which is a bit of an odd oversight on Sony's part. There, they had the US launch on the 12th of November. A lot of people having trouble getting them. Yeah, a lot of people just refreshing web pages trying to get one. I pre-ordered mine in June. So I'm gonna get mine. I wasn't really that bothered about pre-ordering it. The thing I'm waiting on is my RTX 3080. That's the thing. I'm in the top 1,000 now. I'm at like 916th in the queue now at overclockers.co.uk for my RTX 3080. So I think it'll be January before I get one. I seem to go down just over 100 places per week because they send you an email every Friday updating your queue position. Again, I've ordered the Asus Tough Gaming RTX 3080, so hopefully I can get it for the end of the year, but I'm thinking January because it's another maybe 10 weeks maybe, and there's what, 9 weeks, 6, 7, 8 weeks left in the year. So I'm thinking January at some point. If it continues at that rate, it'll be January. What they've said was they're hoping that production ramps up. Overclockers have said that they hope production ramps up throughout November. So hopefully you can maybe jump 200 to 300 places per week and maybe get it sort of before the end of the year. But yeah, looking forward to getting that. The PS5, again, looking forward to playing Demon Souls, really. I really want to play Demon Souls now. Seen some of the videos on it. It looks good, actually. Spider-Man Miles Morales looks good from what I've seen from the reviews with the ray tracing. You've got 4K 30 FPS with ray tracing enabled, or you can have a 4K 60 FPS mode. without the ray tracing. I don't think it's native 4K. I think it does use some sort of dynamic resolution scaling to hit 60 FPS. As well, I also bought a 1 terabyte portable hard drive for the PS4 games, because a lot of the PS4 games, if they've got unlocked frame rates, they tend to run at 60 FPS. Or if they have dynamic resolution scaling on, if they had dynamic resolution scaling on the PS4 Pro, they should run at whatever the top end of that is, whether it was 4K or whether it was 1800p. They'll hit the top end of everything on the PS5, so backwards compatibility looks good. So what I've done is I bought a terabyte portable hard drive. I bought a mechanical drive because portable SSDs are just too expensive at the moment. So again, because hard drive space is at a premium on the PS5, you only get 600 odd gigabytes free on the ultra fast SSD. So if you run the PS4 games from the mechanical drive, you can plug in an extended storage PS4 hard drive, and the PS5 will recognize it and let you use your games. So what I've been doing is just moving all my PS4 games onto that external hard drive, just so I can use them on the PS5. The disadvantage is the load times will be the same as they are on the PS4, although you do have the option of copying it over to the PS5's SSD if you want to improve load times. But I was going to buy a portable SSD, but they're just too expensive. 500 gig one's about £70, or if you want a terabyte, it's over £100. So I just don't think it's worth it. And I think it's a good way to it's a good solution, I think, to at least get in more PS4 games. You can't play PS5 games on any hard drive but the internal SSD, because they're optimized for that internal SSD. And the PS5 also comes with an M.2 slot, which is not active at the moment. So you can add to the SSD on the PS5 by adding a second internal drive, a second NVMe drive in there. But NVMe Gen 4 drives are very expensive at the moment. They're about £170 for a 1 terabyte one. Quite expensive, too expensive to buy at the moment. But as time progresses, they will get cheaper over time. And again, it's not available at the moment anyway, so it's not as if we can do it. It's the NVMe slot on the PS5 is not active at the moment. I take it it'll be updated with a firmware update, and that will come in to place. So look forward to getting the PS5 and having a go at it at least. Should get that next week, and hopefully get some Demon Souls played within the next few weeks. In the meantime, I just ordered Black Ops Cold War on the PC, so I've got that to play at least. Playing Halo 2 at the moment. Halo 4's coming to PC in a couple of days, so looking forward to playing that. Plenty of games to play. So if I missed out on a PS5, I wouldn't be that disappointed. Well, I would be now, having spent a lot of money on games, if I missed out on one. But they have confirmed it is in the warehouse. The PS5 is at Shop 2's warehouse, but they can't deliver it until launch day, which is fair enough. Sony just preventing them from delivering them. I don't know why they've set the release date a week after the US. Most things launch globally, especially when the games have launched globally. That's a bit stupid. But anyway, that was just a quick update video. We'll bring you some PS5 footage within the next few weeks. And that is all for this video. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again soon, and goodbye.